Hello, my Capricornios. Mwah. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Welcome to your June 1st through the 15th 11 general reading. So happy to have you here. Thank you guys for being here. You guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know my videos are uploaded. Also, please make sure to comment because I just did Libra's reading, and because I get so many messages from Libras, I was able to really tune into the collective energy. I need to see your comments in order to really and usually I'm pretty good with you guys, but just a little gentle reminder, Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I am a psychic medium. I do read tarot intuitively, start with the channel message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium, and I do offer mediumship based readings. Mediumship based readings, you guys, are based on people who have passed away, pets who have passed away as well. I do pet mediumship. I have a description of my style of reading at the bottom if you guys are feeling extra generous. I do have a Cash App, PayPal, and I have an Amazon wish list if you guys are feeling up to it. Okay, so let's jump in to see what's happening for you guys collectively. Capricorn. Oh, yes. 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 A lot of you guys need your space. Okay, I kept hearing space. I need my space. I need my space. You guys have gone through a massive shift from May to June. There's something that has been incredibly painful, and I feel like it has to do with a divorce. It has to do with a separation, like finalizing a divorce, finalizing a separation. There's talks of, I'm hearing money being distributed, money and assets, maybe having to claim inheritance, or people fighting over money in your family. There's been a level of heavy duty responsibility for you guys that you guys are not really feeling. You just feel like there's been a lot of taking and a lack of giving when it comes to the people in your environment. There's been a lot of wanting to kind of create your niche, is what I'm hearing. You want to create a niche. You want to create something new. You want to kind of, it's like there's a desire here to become something away from everything you've ever known. There's such a burst of creativity as we move into June. This Gemini energy is really, really giving you a lot of oomph energy, okay? I'm hearing I only want to be around people who are going to elevate me. A lot of you guys are setting the tone. You guys don't want to deal with, I don't know why I heard buffoons. You are not wasting time, okay? You have Libra balance in reverse. So again, your relationships, the way you deal with interpersonal relationships, the way you deal with your own state of balance is going to matter here. I feel that a lot of you guys may be focusing on one thing or another too much, to an extreme. Maybe a lot of you guys are focusing on work to an extreme. I can't even be mad at that, okay? Because I got a few placements in Capricorn, and if I got any addiction, it's gonna be I work too damn much. I work, and it is an addiction, you guys. It is. So besides that, I feel like it's either, there's been a level of detachment when it comes to your heart space, or there's been an overly amount of energy focused on partnerships. Like, who am I going to marry? Who am I going to, so as we move into June, there is going to be a lot of Neptunian energy around you, Aquarius energy around you. Something needs to be sacrificed, also involving health, involving your routine, involving your day-to-day. There's a sacrifice needing to be made for a greater cause. With that number 10, I feel like there's a completion here. Some of you guys are having to really, it's like you're really going to accept the challenge of creating something that you've always wanted to create, because you want to follow your dreams, you want to follow the things that you love, and you no longer want to do the step-by-step thing. You want to dive in wholeheartedly. Art, music, something that everyone might judge you, or they might be like, why? They might second guess you. There's a lot of why would you do that? So I feel there's going to be a level of having to make a decision, a sacrifice. Something needs to be sacrificed here, but there's an inner knowing. You're reconstructing your life. You are reconstructing your life. This could even be coming out. Maybe there's a sexuality thing. This is about you just recognizing that you're different. You're really bursting in Uranus energy. You want to create your own path. And even if that means you are going to be frowned upon because people are like, why are you doing that? You know, Capricorns are very sensitive to judgment and sensitive to criticism, just like Virgos. You guys are really in tune with like what other people think. You know, you really want to kind of be traditional for the most part. 12th house escape. So again, 12th house is all about secrets. It's about, you know, your placements of maybe friendships, secret behaviors, enemies, that sort of thing. But it's in reverse. The escape is in reverse. So it's almost like you're facing something that you've been running from. And a big part of what you've been running from is who you really are, your sun and spirit, who you are, the core you. The core you. You are saying, this is who I am. And a big part of this is about a level up in your career change. You guys want this creativity so bad, but you're not allowing yourself to be in the moment. There's a lack of being in the moment because you guys don't think you're good enough. So there's a lot of having to face yourself. You know, when I was watching Tyra Banks, the model show, you know, one of the things that really stuck with me about that show is that Tyra Banks always says, if you don't come in with the confidence, it's going to be really hard to be here and build it, because confidence cannot be taught from the outside. It has to be felt from the inside. You know, a lot of models, you know, they like, they struggle with the look or the gaze or the pose, or because you have to have that inner, deep inner knowing that you are that. You know what I'm saying? Or you are that dude. And you guys, trust me when I say, Capricorns for me are the most sacred. If I had a choice, if I had a lifeboat and I could only bring one sign and we were going to make it, one person, one sign, it would be a Capricorn. Yes, I might be emotionally a little unfulfilled. Yes, I might be missing some of the thrill, but the kind of level up that you guys bring to the table is redonkulous, and everybody would benefit from you. So you guys are already that it factor. You know what I'm saying? You're having a hard time seeing it in June, but you got I'm hearing all ducks are lining up. I'm about to drop my camera because I feel so happy for y'all. Listen. What did I say? Everything is being lined up, all ducks in the row. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles coming out for y'all first thing, June. What is the problem? This is the inner work. This is the knowing. You just got to know. You just got to know. You know, the Tyra Banks, you got to know. You got to step up to your photo shoot and you just got to know. You guys need to defend your beliefs because you got a big offer coming up. You can't let people knock you down. If you're coming out of a divorce, you're coming out of something very hurtful, this is your time to shine. Or a long-term relationship or something you thought was going to be forever. This is your time to shine. You sitting on that pinnacle in your throne, real nice. But on the inside, you're feeling defeated. So, I mean, work through it, feel it, work through it, but you don't have to sit there forever, you know? There's a new beginning for you. You have a new offer. It could be love. We'll get into the love in a second. It could be love. It could be a new start, but there's a fear. You guys are not feeling good about this jump. Okay? You got to come out. What did I say? Tyra Banks. Lights, camera, action, eyes, right? You got to come out of your own blindfold. Some of you maybe have even these beautiful eyes that you're not even showcasing. Maybe there's a thing about looking down. Capricorns never look down. But I don't know why I'm getting a collective energy of you guys just feeling kind of like, We're not going to do that. This is saying, Aquarius energy, so step into that power and let's transform that energy. Okay. All right. Let's talk about love. Oh, y'all feeling real Tyrese. I kept getting channel messages like songs from Tyrese. Sweet lady, sweet love for a lifetime. Who are you guys crushing on? Somebody over here singing sweet lady to you, or vice versa. What's really what's the tea, boo? What's Yeah, some of you guys are really afraid to take a leap with this person. Capricorn, you're ready. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. You guys are so afraid to start a new relationship or to start a new path. It could be water, Scorpio. You're not facing your fears. This is about kind of, maybe you're ready to marry somebody. Maybe this is like you're ready to take another level of commitment, but you're fearful of repeating old patterns, and you have every right to feel fearful. But this is saying, how can you come out of that pessimism? Black Moon, Lilith, some of you guys are really mastering yourself. You're mastering your power as the divine feminine, but there is something in your love life right now, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. There is something very deceptive about this energy. Some of you guys have been waiting for this person, or you're waiting for this person to make up their mind about you, or you've been in this back and forth energy for the past 2 years or year. There's been a lot of waiting, wanting, and there's been a lot of game playing. This person's really hot and cold with you. There's a lot of I'm hearing stringing you along. So be careful for a fire sign, because I just don't think, something's on the up and up here. We're going to confirm. The 6th house in reverse, routine. You guys are going to be breaking out of a routine, but you need to. So if you want love, if you're that Capricorn who's like, where's my love life? What are you doing to break the routine? Besides the pandemic, there are other ways. We got classes online now, webinar, paint night. Okay, where you can maybe Zoom and meet some people. It's about, one of the hardest things about even myself, because my friendship planet, my 11th and my 12th house is in Capricorn. I'm very slow to really invest in someone unless they got something for me. Like, unless, not like that, but in a friendship, I got to feel like we're going to mutually benefit off each other, right? I'm very Capricorn. I'm very cutthroat. And if I get betrayed, learning as my, through my awakening, how to soften, because I am very Capricorn when it comes to my friendships. There's no denying it. I am loyal to a fault. Like, once you're my friend, I'm going to hold on to you for life. But if you cross me, there's only so many times I can forgive, like a Capricorn, right? And then also wanting my friends to be on that level up, because I'm inspired to be on the level up. So a lot of you guys are really matching and mirroring. You're ready to find someone who's going to, really match you. But at the same time, my question is, what have you been doing to get out of this routine? Your love life requires a complete death and rebirth, honey. Okay? So you got to give yourself that. There's a lot of fire energy. Some of you guys are chasing somebody here that is not your destiny. Sorry, they're not. Maybe they are. It depends. Take it as it resonates. I'm getting an Aries, Sag, Leo here who is not your destiny. And you guys have been really waiting for this person, or you think this is going to be your divine counterpart. But for some of you, this person is more focused on taking flights in their bag. They want the coin. Focused on their work. This person wants to really focus on their self-development. Love for them comes last on the list, and that's probably why you're really attracted to them, because they're very independent. You appreciate that. You guys are coming out, again, you're coming out of a breakup or a situation that just didn't get off the ground. It didn't go the way you wanted it to. I'm hearing there's lack of communication. There's a lot of judgment being made. I feel like there's harsh communication. As I said, harsh communication. You're just not feeling it. You're like, look, you're hurt. You're hurt by this. You're hurt by this person. You feel left out in the cold. Yes. This could be a fire sign who left you out in the cold. You thought you guys were going to go somewhere. Could be Leo. You know, sorry, you guys. You guys thought, oh, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you guys thought maybe this is someone you were on the brink of a divorce or a marriage. Either it was a level up or it's going to be a step down. But either way, you feel left out in the cold by this person. You're like, what happened? I thought we were going to work it out. And they just kind of ghosted you. Fire, water, you take it as it resonates. And for others, I feel like you're ready. You're ready for that commitment. You're ready for that I do. And you're really in a place where you are holding your ground. You're setting your standard. You're setting your values. And you're saying, this is what I want. And I am not going to waver. I'm not going to settle. I am not going to sit here and compromise my values. This is what the Hierophant is all about. No, you're not going to compromise your values. You guys are ready for the real deal. Others, you're trying to hold on to a marriage that is just not it. Listen, marriage is very sacred to me, and I really believe personally, I don't know how you guys feel, you can let me know. Personally, I only want to do it once, and if it doesn't work out once, traditional marriage is out the door. And I think that you guys are very much the same way, deep down, unless you have a lot of air in your chart or a lot of wild energy, like a lot of fire. But it's like you're trying to hold on to your standard and your value despite feeling torn. You feel so left out in the cold by someone you thought was going to commit or was going to chase or was going to meet you halfway or was going to love you. There was a lot of sex involved here is what I'm getting, a lot of gifts, a lot of money spent, a lot of time spent. And it's just you are having a hard time with letting this go, or some of you guys are having a hard time holding on. Take it as it resonates. But something is falling apart, okay? And it's like there's a resistance to letting it go. But what you do know is that your values are very fixed. Your values are very strong. Maybe this person doesn't want to get married. Maybe they don't believe in marriage and you do. So this is a conversation that's coming up for you in June with your partner, okay? For others, you're trying to be very traditional. You feel very strongly about tradition. You want to be friends first, or you want to have a relationship first, and then you want to get married. And there's levels, like I'm hearing Drake, levels to this shit, okay? But I'm also hearing in your feelings. So some of you guys are you're feeling really torn or intense, or you're just like, I don't know. Yeah. You're like in this 5 of Cups. You're like, do I stay in a maybe there's religion involved, maybe there's cultural values involved, and you're like, do I stay in a connection where I am betraying my own people or my own culture or my own values, or do I walk away and then I'm miserable because I'm not with them? Maybe there's age differences here and you feel like both of you guys want different things. Some of you guys want somebody who is like elusive. Some of you guys, exactly. There's someone you offered a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, a serious commitment, and they didn't want it. They wanted to chase. For some of you, they're chasing their career, okay? For others, they used you for money and you found out, and this has been absolutely heartbreaking. They used you for something, and this has been heartbreaking. For others, this person was honest with you, and they chose up their player lifestyle. Either way, let's get one card on the end of this. So what is the overall overall outcome of this, please? What is the overall outcome for Capricorn? June 1st through the 15th. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to, some of you guys are going to meet a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, and you're going to decide to move very slow. This is going to be new love, someone who's going to match you in terms of your intelligence. They're going to match you in terms of your intellect. You're going to take it slow. I'm hearing this is like involving some kind of work environment, or this is like involving maybe they're in the military with you if you're in the military, or they're doing something that is very structured and you guys are going to be friends first. Okay? All right, my loves. I hope that was helpful. Bye.